Alright, I've done a few things. We're redoing that. Okay, ready? Three, two. Alright, I've done a few things. Oh, a little bit too snappy. Three, two. Alright, I've done a few things. There we go. That works. Cool. Okay, so I threw together this little, I actually have no idea what to call this. I guess I just wanted to start building, and that's what I did. And I made a little building that I think will perfectly represent the good and the bad. Here, let me get on this side. I just started running around. Boom, boom. I think I made a little representation of the good and the bad that will come from this little mod that I added called Project E. That's kind of the centerpiece of my channel. Okay, and I have a little pedestal here where I'm going to put it. But I guess, and by it, I mean the Transmutation Table, which is going to be the centerpiece of this whole series. And I guess that I need to, I guess, get that table. So let's go grab that real quick. Okay, so it looks really simple. And I guess it is, because we need 4 obsidian, 4 of any stone, which I have a lot of stone. Then we need this little thing called a philosopher's stone, which I guess is not as complicated as it looks. I guess we just need some redstone. I have redstone. The biggest thing that we need is glowstone dust, which I don't believe that there's a crafting recipe that comes out of this mod for this. Wait, what? You need... man, I thought I could make glowstone without having to go to the nether. If there was a different way, I'd do it. Alright, I guess we have to do this now. Let's make a little place for a portal. It's kind of what I dug this little thing out for. Boom. And I need flint and steel. 1 sec. And there we go. Alright, that's it. And I guess I want to equip that. What? Oh. Oh, you're joking. What are... Oh, man. What are the odds? That is super annoying. I guess we go up. I don't have any blocks. 1 second. I think the safest option here is not to staircase up. That way. Get some bone meal from those. I like bone meal. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's one little bit shorter. Like, really annoying, too. This is not a fun spawn. I don't like this at all. At least I don't have to go anywhere for soul sand. I just need 4. That's it. And the rest... Well, I guess I can just break it all. This stuff gives a lot of EMC, so... Oh, here we go. Hop onto these. Oh, I suck at parkour so much. And in theory, we're safe. Yes? Oh, it's nighttime. That's really annoying. Please nothing spawn. Alright, let's make this little ball of fire that we love and know as the Philosopher's Stone. Ooh, that sounds so dramatic, too. Alright. We got 4. Put those in. Put that one in. I need a diamond. I need a diamond. Diamond! And now, I will never have to go mining again. Give me a second. There. We did it, guys. It only took 5 minutes. Okay. So we have the Philosopher's Stone. This is cool. Makes sand. This is what it does. Turns things into sand or cobblestone when you crouch and click, or just stone, which is very useful. Yeah, or we could just turn it back into grass because why not? Isn't that cool? Yeah, but I think that the best thing that you can do with this, also, you can do this with soul sand. Really, if anything is like has a counterpart or is the same EMC or I don't know, I could get any wood type I want. Watch this. This is cool. Look at that. That's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. Look at that. Then we make cherry, and it's back to oak. You can see the top left corner, type of wood tape that I want to get. I want dark oak. Then I just do that. Cool. Which means I could also do that with leaves and saplings, so I can literally get any of the trees I want, opening up new building possibilities. And if we run over here and grab some stone and yeah, so I need 4 stone and the last 4 of my obsidian, which I grabbed from a lava pool that was just up there. Not too much exciting stuff. And I throw it in with the philosopher's stone. I guess I do kind of have to arrange it. It's always this pattern for some reason. Here it is. And notice how this only says 260. And if you add this up, we have 64 plus 64 plus 64 plus 64. Then we add on the 4 stone. That equals 260, which means this little thing in the middle that costs 9,984 EMC doesn't go away, which is really nice. So I can make as many of these as I want. I could put a table in a table, and it's kind of funny. So I'm going to put this in the spot. I don't know why I made this. I'm going to have these tables scattered everywhere just for the ease of it. But I needed something to build, so I put that there. And now I can fully expand this abomination that is the good and the bad. Even though the bad doesn't look too bad. Oh, it's exciting, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, like I waterlogged some leaves. I didn't know I could do that. I actually learned that the other day, first episode, when I actually placed a water bucket in some leaves. And get some buttons and trapdoors. Trapdoor? No, that's a pressure plate. Oh, well, what am I saying? We have our EMC table, the transmutation table for all the marbles. Look at how nice it is in here. Such a little room. Okay. Here it is. Now, if you could see, we have 0 EMC. I don't like that. Let's put in 35,000. Now I can take out as much lapis as I want, or at least back until I have the same amount. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Practically just storing it. But what if I put that in and then I put some dirt in? And all my dirt. Well, then how much dirt can I take out? Hardly did anything. That's because some things have more value. So if I just start loading this thing up with what I have in my inventory, we start to get to... Oh, it just doesn't have a value right now. 9. That's funny. Let's put everything in. Everything in. Everything in. Except for that shovel because it's not worth anything. And then we take everything back out. I don't know why I've... Yeah. Can't burn it. Can I put it here? I can't put it there. Put it right there. Oh, cool. I want some torches. Oh, more torches? I can take as many torches as I want. Just because it's easy. Now listen to this clicky sound. That's my mouse. Want some bread? We really like some bread? Yeah, we got as much bread as we need. Not want, but need. Because I can't take out that much right now. And yeah, string. String's always a problem to get. Bones. Infinite bone meal. I mean, just watch this. I just have to quick craft it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Bone meal. Now I can go make as many plants as I want. Yeah, I guess that's the transmutation table. And now we're going to unlock a whole new world of possibilities. And if you're thinking to yourself, wow, it's annoying to put that thing in there and not be able to, I don't know, I guess you always have to place it down and break it and to carry it with you and all that. Just make it easier, like a crafting table in your hand or something, which I actually do have, part of the Philosopher's Stone. Really cool. But what I can do is I could make it portable. Where's it at? There it is. Transmutation tablet. It's right here. And if you were thinking to yourself, oh, it's just 4 more stone and 4 more obsidian, those are not obsidian. There's something that I won't be getting into today. This mod has so many open doors. open doors. I don't even know if that's a good way to put that. Anyway, now we need to toss in everything in our storage into this table, which I guess I can do real quick. Then we're going to have one chest of everything that you can't transmute, which is unsmelted ores, like raw gold. If I had raw iron, I already smelted up on iron, and all that stuff. So I guess now we can clean up everything, make everything look nice and neat. I terraced that off because I'm going to do something with it. I guess it's just easier to work with while it's flat, so yeah. Let's go ahead and get started on some things. Stick. So there's going to be a lot of crafting now because I'm not using any chests. And now I can pretty much do whatever I'd like. I want golden apples? Sweet, I got some golden apples. They're, oh, really expensive. Never mind. We don't need golden apples. Some bread. Wait. One sec. A TNT? Oh. That's cheap. Let's try that. Might do that today. Steak. No. Wait, okay, let's compare. This is worth 4,608. 4,096. Okay, not by much, but steak's better and cheaper, I guess. Cool, I'll take it. Leads are now easy to get. Wait, where's the saddle at? I can get a saddle whenever I want, which is very nice. So we got that. Okay, so now that we have this cute little thing, I say we get started on some building. Alright, enjoy some copyright-free music because I'm too poor.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, so I guess we could see through the windows, just a little bit of what you're able to do with this Project E mod. This whole project here was very easy for one simple reason. I didn't have to collect anything. And here's why. Let's say I want stone. Okay, we just want some stone. Just grab some stone. Look at this little number right here. Yeah, no, that's as much stone as I'll ever need. Easy peasy. I want let's say some tough for that cliff face. Tough. It's only 4 EMC per block. That means I can do that much and still hardly have lost anything. It's literally like just this easy. And I'd say it's balanced because I guess you collect one thing and you get another. But yeah, so I thought I'd do a little bit of building. This isn't quite the little bit that I was planning on. I just started going and kept going. But I guess I'll explain what everything is once I sleep. So what I have here is a mudslide. So originally there was mossy rocks at the top of this. Yeah, the top of this hill or mountain. I'd say we can call this a mountain. But so they broke off right here and then they slid down. And one landed right there. The other one kept going. And this one's a bit more broken up than the one before. So the cobblestone, I guess, shows that it's broken. Oh man, I'm dying. And then we got some mud around it. This little patch of grass here, for some reason, I didn't do anything about that. And then we have some other stones that were built into the walls, have gathered some moss over the years. And then a cliff face made of just tuff. Very creative, I know. And then we also have some rocks over here with a built-in, like, civilization-looking doorway. Ignore that. That's just there for the ease of use. And I made a cave. I have a little something planned for what's going to be down there. But yeah, I guess I just made a cave, an open cave, and I'm going to make something there soon. Make it look a lot better than dirt and stone, but I'm not doing that yet. And yeah, so I guess this is kind of what the area looks like now. I think it's really cool. Yeah, now I'm going to do something about this, but not right now. I'm going to leave you guys with a cliffhanger. I know that this whole episode has just been building, but it kind of needed to happen. I need to get places. I will do some other, I guess, forms of content, because this is going to be mostly time lapses, I'm realizing, which is no fun for anybody, but honestly, I think it's going to be pretty satisfying. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I guess I will see you in the next video.